Oh, hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. Testing, 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 testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let me just fix this freaking audio. There's a lot of freaking background noise here. All right. I think I got it. There we go. Sounds better. Okay. Sounds way better. There we go. All right. All right. We got it. We got it. It's just here we go. There we go. All right. Sounds good. Sounds a little bit better. Here we go. There we go. All right. I just need to test the my freaking mic. Supposed to be sounding good. Let's see. Hopefully. There we go. I guess this sounds way better. There we go. There we go. Let's see. What else? What else? I just need to make sure I have this preset or whatever it's called. Here we go. Noise removal, supposed to be also like this, I guess. There we go. There we go. I guess it sounds better. It sounds better this way. Noise removal is good. Equalizer. I think this is a problem. The equalizer is the one that are having a little bit of a problem. There we go. Okay, let's go. Here we go. All right, so I'm just testing the freaking sound. My freaking mic is having issues with the filters and shit, but I got it going. All right, so hello everyone. My name is System, and this is stream number 35. Playing World of Warcraft, hardcore, anniversary server, Doom Howl, level 52, Fire Mage, for the Horde. So, that's where we're at right now at this moment. I don't have any raid lockouts, so I'm gonna go and do some Mara, some Sulfurak, and probably some Sunken Temple, I guess. There we go. I'm just gonna wait for a freaking invite. Like always, this is my system. I just queue up for random group dungeons, and then just continue to grind for experience and farm for things that I can sell at the auction house while I wait to be invited. This is what... There we go. and hopefully I don't get, God forbid, disconnect from the internet or power failure. Everything that I've been going through this past freaking days. Yesterday I got a power outage without notice. Unscheduled, I guess. You can say that, unscheduled. It was freaking scary because I just finished killing like a freaking one of these freaking mobs. A freaking harpy in Feralas, and as soon as I kill it, I start drinking water and eating one of these freaking rolls, sweet rolls, and boom, everything went out. Everything went black. I got a freaking blackout in my area. I still, to this day, I don't know why that happened, but we got it. We got that freaking blackout, and the good thing is that I logged with like an hour and 45 minutes later. I actually just went and take a shower, came back, turned on the computer, and lo and behold, I was still alive. Thank God. Thank God I was still alive. Thank God I was still alive, and here I am, level 52, almost about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 bars and 5 bars, and I'm gonna be level 60. A very late, very off meta, but still a gamer that doesn't give up. Gamer that doesn't give up, has a full-time job, and you know, I'm still fighting here for my level 60. I think I've died like full freaking deaths. I think it was like around 4 or 5. The other ones, I think I had like 3 other low level deaths, but which I don't think like they count too much. But my highest death character was level 38. Level 38, so I'm level 51 now. I guess now I'm gonna make it if everything goes well. Yeah, I've been thinking, like, when that happened, I was like, oh shit, like, that's it. I'm gonna have to go back and do some YouTube videos and start working on YouTube videos, because this challenge has been taking me months. So I did a little bit of content with it, but I guess it's already dead. Like, content for hardcore World of Warcraft classic hardcore is slowly dying. I don't think it's like how it used to be when it started. Like, it was insane. Like, the amount of content you were able to do, and the amount of people, the amount of players that were involved into all of this hype, but is kind of slowly dying. However, like, I had a blast. I've been playing this game for many years. I'm absolutely going to continue playing the game. Absolutely going to go back to retail, and because I wanted to experience the new expansions and shit. Like, I want to experience the new the game, continue the game lore, and the lore and the history, the new stories, the new cinematics. I want to embrace the whole game, not just a part of it, you know. Like I said before, I haven't played all all the expansions fully. Like when I started back playing World of Warcraft in 2005, and I played you know, vanilla, and then I played the next expansion, which was which one was it? The Burning Crusade, I think it was the Burning Crusade, and then the not the Lich King. What was it? Burning Crusade. Let me see. Craft expansions. So yeah, it was a Burning Crusade, the Wrath of the Lich King, and Cataclysm. During Cataclysm, I stopped. I stopped playing. Like probably a few months after Cataclysm was available, and Mists of Pandaria, I didn't get that expansion. I didn't purchase it. And then Wolves of Draenor, Warlords of Draenor, I did not play that. I did not purchase or play that expansion. I think I did play Legion. For sure, Battle of Azeroth and Shadowlands. I did play a little bit of Dragonflight, and I need to go back for the new one, which is the War Within. For sure, I need to go back and play some of the new expansions to get a feel, to get a little bit of experience with the new stuff. Where's the Sunken Temple? Let me see. $11. Okay. So I need to go. The Sunken Temple. This is gonna be a Sunken Temple run. Hopefully, it's not too much of a hassle for the other players. I'm almost about to, because of my freaking low level. I think it shouldn't be no problem, because I'm about to turn to be level 53, so I should be okay. Should I be purchasing anything else?
And you are. Embrace the shadow. Quick about your business.
What is it? Watch your back.
All right. So Oldamon is here. Gonna have to travel for a little bit. Let me see. We have a we don't have a freaking warlock. Anything new? Let's see. Anything new in YouTube? Let's see.
OnlyFans Guild? Wait, what?
In recent news, Soda Poppin has announced the disbandment of the OnlyFans World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Guild following the targeted DDoS attacks that resulted in significant in-game losses that the guild attempted to raid on the Blackwing Lair, but was forced.
They're back, no?
They could actually have someone that works at Blizzard or like in Microsoft, and if this happens, if they get DDoS, the guy just like literally resets them, right? Is there like 2 or 3? What the?
Horizon, if we're able to just, we're not.
And deal with the DDoS. Roll back everything prior to the attacks is the only solution. Soda's goal was BWL. Everyone who died or has a 60 death should just free transfer to Dream 6th, clear 40-man raid and call it objective complete. And or download the original add-on and just treat it like hardcore.
People in the lair right now.
Simonez, you're dead.
I'm opening your stream to see his name.
Yeah.
The video to this?
I mean,
this is gonna be the end of the video.
that's
What do
pretty
you guys
cool that
think, right,
that
about
Blizzard is resurrecting the dead characters because of the DDoS attack or whatever. I guess that's pretty good because like it's not fair. It feels like it's like almost like you buying a freaking product, and because the product has, let's say it's a freaking one of those fake robot kind of pets, like a freaking let's say it's one of those little pups, like a freaking one of those little pups, a dog or something, right? And when you buy it, it's working correctly, but it has inside it has a chip. It has a chip that can be hacked, and it will ignite and burn your pet, your toy. So that's not your fault. Like that's it's a product you bought, you paid for, and you expect to work correctly, you know? And it's not the company's fault. I mean, completely. But you're paying for a product, so it's the same as a game. Like you're paying for your subscription, you're paying to play the game. You did sign a contract when you created a hardcore character, but it in nowhere says about, it doesn't say anywhere about a DDoS attack. So I guess it's fair and square if Blizzard resurrects the dead players that die due to the DDoS attack. I guess it's kind of fair. But how many DDoS attacks had happened before that one that other players have died? You know, do they also deserve their characters to be resurrected? You know, that's the question. Because it's not just because OnlyFans, you know, it might has to do with everybody and all the DDoS attacks that have been happened since, at least since server refresh. I'm pretty sure it's been more than one. This guy's name is Silent Whiff. Sounds like a Mortal Strike. A Silent Whiff. Sounds like a freaking Mortal Strike. This is a 30-minute dungeon? What? I didn't know that Sunken Temple was an actual 30-minute dungeon. What the heck?
That's going on. I'm gonna say huge shout out.
Yep. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boys and girls. What other stuff is going on? Let's see. Mr. Mooncliffe. This is the guy that created my guild. And this is anime Ape. This is a good company. They make anime based clothing. Pretty good clothing and shit. Alright. I have touched land. So how in the heck do I travel to how do I travel to freaking I guess it's gonna be through the Searing Gorge. Oh shit. Anathemus, I've never seen that elite before. Holy shit, it's so big it doesn't fit in the freaking camera here. The heck? Is there like a special place around here? I don't think that I think I'm in the right place around here, dude. I need to travel all the way to... How do I get there? Shit. Oh, I crossed her here? Holy shit. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is the exit. Should be another exit around here. I just forgot, like, how do I go around here? Okay, here we go. I guess that freaking dungeon, it will be too much for me, but I'm not gonna queue up for Sunken Temple until I have a near flight path to it, you know. Oh shit, these are level 56 mobs. Holy moly. This is not the place to be. This is not the place to be. I'm out of here. Oh shit. I saw freaking... That's it. I'm out of here. I'm gonna have to search how to get to Sunken Temple. Well, classic. Board. Okay. Go to the Swamp of Sword, located in dungeon entrance, a large lake in center of the zone, which is the exit. How you travel to the Swamp of Sorrows? Swamp of Sorrows, let me see. I guess the best way is gonna be by the fastest way. I was going, I don't know where the heck I was going, but I think I need to go through Booty Bay and Stranglethorn Vale. I have no idea what I was doing, to tell you the truth. I almost died, I guess. And where's my music? There we go. And where's my freaking music? Aim to head. I've been listening to a lot of different like techno music. I remember back in the 90s when techno music started to actually getting popular. And it was kind of like techno music or electronic music. But I don't think it's considered electronic, like 9 Inch Nails. There was a bunch of other there was a bunch of other bands that I considered, like, it was considered kind of like electronic. Ministry. There was a band that I used to like to listen to. It wasn't electronic, but it was more like a hard rock, kind of like metal kind of thing mixed with, instead of using a drummer, they use drum machines, which is called Godflesh. Godflesh. It was one of my favorite bands. Too bad. I remember when Twitch started, everybody was playing music left and right, and you have no copyright strikes or anything. It was like a freaking paradise of gaming and music and lots of other stuff when Twitch came out. And now, like, you can even play like something similar to a freaking song when you get in trouble, you know. But yeah, I remember playing a bunch of freaking music on Twitch, playing games, and you will never get in trouble ever. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but everybody probably a freaking lawsuit or something, I don't know, but it ruined everything for us. Now everything is copyright this, copyright that, don't play this, delete that, delete delete this, delete that, and it's like come on, man. But now, like, in my opinion, sometimes, like, if you're a streamer, if you have millions of viewers or thousands of viewers, if you play somebody's song, if you play somebody's music, you're actually making them a favor because you're exposing them. It's like free marketing, you know. But I don't know. I mean, most bands, they make money out of I mean, they make a little bit of money selling albums, but I guess most of the money that they actually keep is when they go out and tour live, right? And then there's the royalties and then all of this. But if a streamer is playing somebody's music, which the music is not actually the content itself in a stream, it's just like an add-on to the stream. It's not like the heart of the stream per se, but it could expose new bands, or it can expose music to a wide variety, like, of people, like a wide range of different groups of people around the world, because Twitch is around the world. So it's like making a favor to somebody instead of doing damage, you know. It's like, oh shit, I heard this band with my favorite streamer, I'm gonna listen to it on Spotify, or I'm gonna buy their album, I really like it. And next thing you know, they're coming to my town, I'm gonna buy some tickets, and you know, and I'm gonna wear their t-shirts, you know, like, and by word of mouth, I'm gonna show this to my friends, I'm gonna tell them about this really nice band, stuff like that. But I don't know. So the music that I play is made, is created by this, I think it's a band, but I think it's two guys. They're called Aim to Head, and I discovered them because like I said, I like kind of like electronic music or techno, things like that, and they popped in my YouTube channel, my YouTube feed, and that's how I discovered them. That's how I discovered Aim to Head, and their music is pretty good. They're always saying that it is uncopyrighted, and you can listen to it. I've always played it on my YouTube videos, and I always played it on my streams. And God forbid, I have never gotten any, not even a notification that I'm playing copyrighted music. So thank you, Aim to Head. I hope you guys keep it up. They are in, you can find them in Spotify, probably in other places, but you can find them in Spotify, and also they have a bunch of freaking videos in YouTube. I also like their artwork that they put up in their videos, like their thumbnails. They're pretty awesome. So check them out if you like electronic music. That's pretty cool. What else? What else can I tell you? Yeah, I wish there was more bands like this out there. There's other bands that they claim they play on copyrighted music, like especially lo-fi or lofi. I don't know how that genre it's called. I mean genre it's called, but it's it's a bunch of YouTube channels that they play. I guess they play this kind of music related. Usually, it's related to something like related to, you have lo-fi or lo-fi music related to anime, or related to World of Warcraft, or related to Nintendo Entertainment System like NES or Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis. You know, you name it. They have everything, and they play the tunes of the original music, but they modify it, and it sounds pretty good. Like sometimes, like there's a lot of channels, like lo-fi or lo-fi or however it's pronounced. There's a lot of channels that make music related to World of Warcraft, and it sounds amazing. Like some of it is like relaxing music. It's almost like subtle, like relaxing, kind of nice music. But yeah, it is. Most of it is on copyrighted. You can play it. I guess you can play it on your. I don't know. I guess you can play it on your streams and stuff. I used to play it one of the. I used to play music from one of those channels, and I never got a copyright notification or anything, or God forbid, like a strike, you know. But yeah, so kudos to all those people that help starting streamers like me, poor streamers that don't have the means to purchase music or rent music, or I don't know how they call they have to pay for the rights to play the music. But usually I have never pay a subscription, but I've seen a lot of like websites and apps and things like that, which you pay a monthly subscription, and you can play some music, you know, like, and I don't know, I think you own the rights for some time, or I don't know how that works, but the thing is that you pay the freaking subscription, which is usually around $29 per month, and you can play some of the songs that they have in store. Like you can I don't know if you can download them or just play them from their website or something like that, but you can play those in your videos and in your streams. And I don't know how I think they send you some kind of code or something that you present that to either YouTube or Twitch, saying, hey, I have the right, or I have the rights for this music to be played on this occasion, on this channel, on this video, on this freaking stream, whatever. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So yep, again, salute to Aim to Head, and for all those that are about to rock and listen to Aim to Head, electronic techno freaking beats. I don't know where they're from. I was watching their profile on Spotify. It seems like they're not from the United States of America. They're from somewhere else, but their music is pretty good, and they have millions of views in their YouTube channel. So hopefully they're getting their channel is monetized, and hopefully they're getting a little bit of money out of there. Other than their music, I don't know if they they actually tour or do things like that. I have to check that out because it's music that there's no vocals on it. Like I don't think they can tour stuff like that. Probably in some kind of festival, probably. Where they play electronic music, probably. They can probably do that, like play their songs in a kind of like an electronic music festival, something like that. All right, let's see. Where should I go? I'm gonna go to Stranglethorn, Goal, something like that. Grom Goal. But yeah. What else can I talk about? I'm still trying to. Let me tell you about my life a little bit. If we're gonna talk, so I was born in Mexico. I was born in Mexico. I grew up in mostly all my life in we call it TJ or Tijuana, Mexico, I guess, near the beach. It's called Playas de Tijuana, so near the beach. And when I was growing up, my dad had a tourist visa to the United States. However, he met with a guy who he was working with, and he helped him to get a worker's visa. I don't know what is it called, but he was like a permit to work in the United States, and from there he keep on applying, I guess, and then he got his a residential kind of visa, so he was able to work and live in the United States with this I guess back in the day they call it green cards. And from there he with that it helped for us to also obtain a green card for my mom, my brother, and my sister. And then after that when I think I was 10 years old, my parents took us to live here in the US back in 1990, I think 89. It was 89, yeah, I think it was 1989. And then I was enrolled into a like American school on 6th grade, and that's how I learned the little bit of English that I am like I'm speaking right now. And so I finished 6th grade. Here in San Diego, California, in a school. I think it was a National City. Yeah, National City. In a school, it's called still to this day Kimball School. So I finished 6th grade. I got my papers and everything, my green card and all this shit. And then after that, where's this? Hold up. Gurubashi, the level 54. Is this? Wait a second. What is this in here? Is this the Sunken Temple? This must be the Sunken Temple area. I'm pretty sure. Well, anyways, after we received like a green card, and then all our stable paperwork and everything, we went back to Mexico, and then when I was 17, I got with my girlfriend, and I needed a job because we were like, okay, so like we wanted to live together outside from our homes, like actually work and live, how can I say this, like we were trying to be independent and pay for our own bills and pay for our own freaking rent and everything, but be together, you know. So we decided to rent a freaking apartment, and we decided to rent an apartment, and I started to look for a job, which I did find. I did find a job in California Conservation Corps, which they pay like minimum wage kind of pay, but it was a really, how can I say this, it was a really tough freaking job. Like they used to take us out there and clean freaking freeways, clean the freeway, what else, clean the freeway, build this freaking, help build horse it was like horse trails, freaking horse trails or things like that, which the freaking when we were building horse trails, it was really exhausting because I think we had like a time frame, and we needed to drill holes in the ground, put this freaking like wooden post, and make like the fence, the side fence to the road, or to the trail, and it was miles and miles and miles. So it was kind of like exhausting. It was a good, I mean, I was young, so I even though that I was young, I was not happy working sometimes in some of the jobs there, because they make us go to school. So the job, or the work schedule was start working at 6, and start working at 6 in the morning, and then leave at clock out no, I'm supposed to get there at 6, right? I'm supposed to get there at 6, and then just to get ready, and then they start paying us like clocking. The actual clocking was at 8 a.m. So we used to get there at 6 to get ready to go out to work. So we actually was clocking in at 8 a.m. and then from 8 a.m. we used to work to 4 p.m. and then from 4 p.m. we're supposed to clock out, but they send us to this how can I say this, like freaking school, which it was mandatory, like mandatory school, like high school, and and school was like from 6 to 9, like 3 hours, and then from 9 I was clocking out from school, and then taking all from downtown freaking San Diego. I had to take like a bus or walk to the trolley station, and then the trolley station all the way to like, it was like an hour ride where I needed to go, and then get off from there, walk all the way across the border, and then from the border take another freaking bus all the way to where I used to live. So it was like I used to get home like at freaking 12 in the morning, and then I was trying to sleep for a little bit, wake up again at 4 a.m. or 3 a.m. So I was sleeping for like 3 hours every day, like 5 days a week. Basically, I was sleeping for 3 freaking hours. I was like, holy shit, dude. And sometimes, like, oh my god, it was bad. Sleeping 3 hours, working in oh shit, wait. Who's this? Watch Jordan. So yeah, it was like sleeping for 3 hours, going to school, and working in a place where it was like it was a place where it was like really hard work, like really freaking hard work, and it was exhausting, no sleep. And did I mention that I didn't have like money to buy food? That was another thing. I didn't had like a lot of money to buy food. Like my wife, well, before, back then, it was my girlfriend. She was making me like freaking like 3 or 4 bean burritos, which they weren't much, you know. Being a 17-year-old teenager working and going to school, I needed a lot more fuel than 3 freaking skinny freaking bean burritos, you know. So it was bad back then, but I made it. After that, I think I found other jobs, and I work in a supermarket, like in the freaking meat department, like helping customers with orders and stuff, which it was also really freaking dangerous, because I deal with knives and this freaking electric saws to cut bones and to cut meat and shit, and cheese and all this. And one time I cut myself, like not too bad, but I did cut myself. So yeah, I've been through a lot of experiences in life, I guess, now that I think of it. And then also what else? After the meat market, I also worked at in a freaking Jack in the Box. I worked also in many other places, in a freaking meat plant. In a meat plant where I used to we used to clean this freaking beef, or yeah, we used to clean beef, like clean, when I mean clean is like take off all the fat and nerves and stuff with using a knife, and then putting that clean piece of meat in a machine, a slicer, and then making steaks, and then or slicing it into little freaking cubes and selling that to like Mexican fast food restaurants and shit. So yeah, that is another one of my freaking jobs that I used to have. And then I was like, when I was working there, I was like, I'm done. I'm gonna go back to school. So I went back to school. While I was working there, I was working, and I started my GED. I started to try to get my GED diploma, which I did. And after I got my GED, I wanted to, like, I'm a fan of freaking death metal music. So I used to love this band. It was called Carcass, which it was a lot about. It used to talk a lot about like the corner, like how can I say this, like medical staff or people or technicians that go to crime scenes and do. I was into like movies and shows and things about crime scene investigations or crime scene technicians, where they go and gather evidence and things like that. So I was like fascinated with that, and with the like the coroner's office, or what they do, like autopsies and stuff. So I was fascinated with that. I was like, I want to like work doing something related to like either be an autopsy kind of like assistant or things like that. But when I start to find even so I was like, I started to find out how to get into that. So it's either going to school, going to college, which I didn't have the money. So I was like, oh shit, it's like 3, 4, 6 years of college and things like that. And I was like, oh, this is too much. But I was like, probably I can work in a lab. Like I was like, I can probably work in something similar, which is like a medical lab, like testing blood or samples, stuff like that. So I was looking around. I told my wife, and then she started looking around, and she found this place, this school, medical school, like medical assisting school. So I was like, okay, so I guess I can become a medical assistant. And so I started to go to this medical assisting school, which I finished. And then after I finished, I got my medical assisting diploma. I got hired at the school lab to teach students, like assist the professors or the people there that were training students, assisting at the lab, things like that. And oh shit. And then give me 1 second. And then so I worked there for some time. While I was working there, I needed to make a little bit more money, and I also work in a KFC that's near where I live. So I was working at this medical assisting school, and one of the students, she told me, hey, how come you don't just work in a hospital? Like, I know somebody that knows somebody, you know, that we can get you an interview. So I got an interview, and I got the job. And I was working at this hospital. Unfortunately, I lost that job because I felt like my teenage years, even though that I was like this free teenager doing whatever I wanted, I felt like I started to like doing these responsibilities of a grown up too fast. I don't know, like I feel like I didn't live my life. So I was like, this is what is gonna be me just working and not having fun, you know, like that's how I felt. Like I'm not gonna have fun. So I started to like drink beer on the weekends and stuff like that, and then after that, like I started drinking a lot, and I started failing at work, so I lost my job. And then I got another job in another hospital, which it was kind of other situations started popping up, weird situations, which I was like, I'm not gonna work in hospitals anymore. And I wanted to continue working in a hospital. However, it was like not possible. Like hospitals are other different beast. Wait, I am tagged for PvP. Holy shit. This is not good. How long does it take? Yeah, this is not good. I'm gonna have to get the heck out of here. So yeah, after working in hospitals, I work in 3 different hospitals, and the last one I lost my job, and I went to work in this retail company, which at the end I got paid way more than when I was working at the hospitals. Of course, it was a little bit more intense. The physical work, it was a little bit more intense, but I got paid way more than what I was making in hospitals as a medical assistant. And now here I am. And the company where I work at, they paid for my college. I went to college. I spent like 3.5, almost 4 years of college, online college, and I got my 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Yeah, so I went to I went to online college. I got my freaking BA, bachelor's degree in business administration. I got full honors, and I also, working in this retail company, I was able to have a little bit more time, which I trained for a marathon and I run a full 26.3, I think it is 26.3 miles full marathon in 2019. And I also did a little bit of some half marathons too. So after working in hospitals, I started working in this retail company. I just finished, well, it's been 2 years now, 2.5 years of that I finished college. And I not just finished college, but also I run a marathon. So now, like, after everything, my life has become, after like becoming 40, I'm 46 right now, but after becoming 40, now my life has become like this thing about goals and achievements and goals, and things that I'm trying to conquer or whatever. So becoming a YouTuber, streamer, and a good gamer, or this is going to be my next goal, my next achievement. So in order to do that, I've been practicing a lot of video editing, which is not easy. Like, working 9 hours every day is not easy, but I will get there. I'm editing videos, I'm training, I've been playing a lot of games, becoming level 60. It has been one of my goals, and currently now I'm level 52, hardcore level 60. So there we go. Let's see how this journey goes. So so that's been my life. I was able to raise a child with my wife. I have a 26-year-old kid, which my wife and I paid through her college and her education and her everything. So I'm like, I can say I've lived through a good life. So far, so good. Okay, so I'm back to normal. No more PvP. Reach the sunken temple. Wow, classic board side. Oh, it's through the Stranglethorn Valley. So you, okay, so you get off in here, and you go through here. And yeah, that's, I was almost there. Duskwood. Oh shit, I was almost there, dude. Gonna have to try again. And there's a lot of people right now. There's a lot of freaking people. I see all these guilds, solo leveling, retail WoW survivor, BOK, GG, SF, Grumpy Beast, Rome Squad, this one, Mod Hut Clan, Gone with the Wind, Fatal, Shadow Wizard Money Gang, Shadow Wizard Money Gang Washed Up, Samantha. Damn, this mage is freaking geared. Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay, sulfuric. Let's go. Yeah, so here I am. Here I am playing video games like since the start. Strange. Yep. Be right back. I'm gonna need to make a drink. Yeah, how do you get the freaking mace for Sulfarak? Oh, it's a quest in the hinterlands. I see. So it's like a freaking quest. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing all my life. Now the challenge, the big challenge, is to be a YouTuber, streamer, Twitch streamer. I don't know about Kick. Kick is already like taken, like I don't have content for Kick unless I become this huge freaking party goer, you know, like going to parties every day and filming or streaming. That will be awesome, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Being a married man, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. So yeah. Alright, so I'm here. I am here at Tanaris. Come the map is not coming up. Oh, I see why. So I think there's an actual staff, an actual item that I can still get. I can still get in Farak, in Zulfarak. There's a nice staff that it will be an actual upgrade to the one I currently have. Hopefully I get it. And the actual dungeon that I need to be doing is Maradon. That is the dungeon that it has the most items drop that I'm looking for. Sulfuric, I think it's only the staff that I think I can get like an upgrade. But in Maradon, there's a necklace, there's a bunch of other stuff that I can get. Okay, I'm gonna make a bunch of water because they people are already asking for water. Is this guy in my group? Warlock? Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh, we have a rogue, a shaman, a priest, and a warrior. So no, that this player was in my. This girl has a incubus instead of succubus, or incubus is the male or the female? I forgot. But if she's rolling a female character, a female orc, I guess it would be fair to, if she is a female, to have a male freaking pet, I guess. Ooh, okay. I really need to get, what do you think, guys? I really need to get new gear. But I need to save money. I really want to get the staff of Jordan pretty soon. So Priest. This is a priest. There we go. There we go. Easy money. How do I sound? Let me see. Let me make sure that my mic is working correctly. I guess it is. There we go. There we go. Come, I can't attack with this. Oh, I know why. I think I did a mistake here. Attack. Oh, here. This is the one I'm supposed to be putting there. To actually use it as shoot. There we go. Oh shit, this troll, this friendly player, I thought it was one of the freaking how can I say this, enemy? The freaking enemy. I think I feel like I want to play playing other classes. It's something satisfying, and to add to that satisfaction bonus will be playing different factions too, like Horde and Alliance alike. And very, very soon I will be switching to other classes, and most likely in retail WoW. They call the symbol the nipple. That was freaking funny. All right, very nice. I'm gonna almost about to reach level 53. Level 53, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? For those that thought, for those that said I will not make it, there you guys have it. Level 53, almost about to become level 54, level 55, and after level 55, which is gonna be 5 more levels to level 60, a level 60 character, level freaking 60. Let's go. I do really need to be extra careful. This group is freaking spanking good.
Killads. Killads.
Did I get the... Yeah, I got it. So yeah. I need a little bit of freaking stamina. So that's why I need it, because it has stamina. I need a little bit more items with stamina so I can get my health a little bit, my health bar a little bit higher. Alright, let's go. This warrior she's pretty good, I guess. Oh, shaman. The troll rogue is getting blended into the enemy, because since all the freaking enemies are troll, you can't tell which one's the enemy, which one's your friend. Oh shit, that was scary. I really need to get new freaking glasses. I can't see shit with this glasses, they are blurry. Eleven minutes remaining for my ice armor, my arcane intellect. Comes his freaking patrol. Easy peasy. Oh shit. A level 39 mage.
Let the executions begin. Fury reigns supreme. Feel the fury of the sand.
Alright, it was pretty good run. I was half asleep the whole freaking time.
Down.
Let me see what I have. Just one. I guess I can do Maradone. Just wanna fall asleep. I'm gonna see if I can sleep for like 15 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright. Peace out.